I'm making my coffee in my little mocha pot. Yeah, it's Sunday. I'm officially hooked on this because you know why? I get so much done. I cannot believe the things I get done when I drink this. It's great. It's like having a superpower. So this will be a project later in the summer to wean off. Oh, it's so good. It also is a mood elevator to me. I know. Oh well, it smells so good. So my trick to speed up this process is I boil the water first. Purists say you should not do that. I don't know why though. It gets it done faster. I don't really know why you shouldn't do it because I think it works great. I love this thing. I'm on a little tiny tripod right now. I'm testing it out with this little tiny light because I want to make a video, but I don't feel like getting all this stuff out. You gotta be careful when you do this because it gets hot. I just got back from the grocery store. I spent $20 and I'll show you what I got. I mean, like $8 for cucumbers. It's insanity. Thought I'd hold off this weekend and not drink coffee and just chill. But now I'm kind of hooked on getting things done and being super productive. So I'm gonna have it and I'm gonna get a ton of stuff done. This is that frother that I've had this thing forever. I love it so much. I thought it died the other day because I washed it and I think I poked down too far in this little part and it didn't turn on right away and I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to get another one because it works so much. I got the little stick one. This works so much better. My coffee's going. I'm trying to be quiet. Oh, it's so creamy. It's heavenly. Then I put some coconut sugar on top. Glad you can't see what I'm putting in here. Now I come to life. Oh my God. It's so good. So I guess we have to talk about this channel. I'm so burnt out on it, on the health stuff. I'm not burnt out on the health stuff. I'm doing the health. I mean, this is what I just bought. This is how I live, right? I bought some kale because I've been making the most awesome kale salad. I want to show you. I'll make it today. I bought these $8 cucumbers. That's how I'm committed to this. And this. And that was $20 just for that. Oh, and I just bought some table salt for my garden, I have these rocks, you know, those landscaping rocks? Well, I can't keep up with the weeds, but I don't want to use poison. I'm adamant about not using poison. That's what most people do. They give up and they spray. Not doing that. So I got some of this stuff called horticultural vinegar and some salt, and then I'm going to put some glycerin soap like Dr. Bronner and spray it. And a lot of people have had really good luck with that because they're tiny little weeds. It's not like big weeds that you pull out. They're teeny tiny. And it's just, I can't keep up with it. Like I weed and tomorrow they're there again. So I'm gonna try this and I'll let you know how it works. But that's all I bought. Kale, cucumbers, and that. That's it. 20-something. I hate it when I can't go to Trader Joe's. Okay, now we can have our coffee. This is what I've been looking for, a channel that it's just someone having their morning coffee with you. That's what I want. If you know one of those where it's not political, there's someone that I follow for a long time that I really like her, and her channel was kind of doing that for me. I like really, really basic channels. I don't like the produced stuff, you know, like I like things to be really like this, kind of raw. And I really like her, and she got kind of political, and so doesn't do it for me anymore because I want to get away from that. I don't want to hear more about that. And so, and there was somebody else, it wasn't morning coffee, but it satisfied that conversational vibe. But she's so overwhelmed with life and busy that she hasn't been producing content. The kind of thing I'd like to do is the kind of thing I wish I could watch and I can't find it, is the morning coffee thing or morning tea, where you just get up and you have your coffee with someone and you talk about stuff, and or you're doing your laundry and they're in the background talking. I've been watching Timothy Ward. He kind of does that for me a little bit, but it's different. It's just him answering questions on a live stream, and they're always the same. But I really like his energy. I really like the positivity and that sort of masculine energy. He's got like a real calming effect on me. So I like putting him in the background while I'm doing chores and stuff. But it's still not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for someone with their cup of coffee, looking, like conversing. That's what I want. And I think that's what I'd like to make. And then I'd like to do travel. I don't travel that much anymore, but when I do, I'd like to do that. I just want to do whatever I want. And what happens when you start a channel is you get sucked into this algorithm thing where if you deviate, and plus the people, the viewers, don't like it if you do anything different. Like my live streams, I love doing live streams because then I get to talk directly with you. And, I just love to hear about your life and what's going on with you, which you leave me in the comments and stuff, and I appreciate that. But it's even more fun when it's right then in the moment. And those videos have the worst metrics, so it almost hurts the channel to do live streams, which is it's not incentive for me to do that. So I don't know. So I have so much to tell you about, though, that has nothing to do with food. I've been journaling, doing an art journal. And I don't know, it's not the best art in the world, right? But have you ever heard of neurographic art? I think we're gonna have to do I think we should do it together. This is an example of neurographic art. Now I painted over it, so it's not the best one I've done, but I think it's better to do a tutorial and show you. This Russian psychologist invented this to help people process things and help your nervous system. And they've scientifically proven that it does. And it helps you make decisions, and it's really cool. I think we should do it together because I know a lot of you are working on your nervous system. And when I first discovered it, I wanted to do it all the time because it's just it's meditative. And stuff like this, like line art, it's just real basic and simple, but there's something that happens between your hand and your brain, your heart, and spirit. I just think it's so meditative and wonderful. And I'm working on my eyes. I don't know if I have any I want to show you, but I want to get better at eyes. Like, this is not finished, but I can do the one eye really well, but it's getting the other one, getting both eyes together. I can do the right eye, but when I do the left eye, it's much harder, so I'm practicing that. I'm right-handed, so I wonder if that has something, I bet you that has something to do with it. So I'm keeping this art journal, and this is just part of my way to regulate my nervous system and be creative, which I absolutely have to do. Like, I just have to have that. And I'm trying to make it a habit. There's a great YouTube channel called Sketchbook School, if you're interested in doing something too. He's very calming, that guy. His sketchbooks are beautiful, and I don't want to pile of sketchbooks. Like, he's got shelves and shelves. He's a really good artist, but he didn't start out as an artist. He's self-taught. His life is more exciting than mine, and he goes on trips, but he can so beautifully, and you mix words. It's not just pictures, it's words too. It's whatever you want. It can be like your apple and coffee or something, like, and that's your morning, and you have a few thoughts or a grocery list or whatever it is. And it's just putting something on paper. It's just getting something down and being creative. So the really mundane stuff too. But he's got these trips that he went on where he drew, landscapes, and just, they're beautiful, beautiful. But I don't want, I've thrown away, last summer when I thought my life was changing drastically, last summer I got rid of so many things, and it included lots of old art journals like that, where I had done that. I was like, I just don't want to carry this around. And I got rid of so many things, even photos of trips that I went on that I can't replace. I was just in this mood of, I really wanted to pare everything down to a small amount. And I got pretty far on it. I'm not totally done. It's the holiday stuff that gets me. But I got rid of all my Easter stuff except for this one thing that's over there on that table. And I got rid of all my Easter stuff except, I don't want to move my tripod, but I've got this thing from Crate and Barrel. They had these bunnies, and I kept that for good memories. And yeah, I just got rid of so much, and I don't regret it. Not even the journals and the pictures. I kept all family pictures, but just those frivolous pictures that, it was before digital film, right? It was before digital. Now I've got, 100,000 pictures that I won't get, now they're backed up on hard drives. But, I kept the family ones. I've got some really old black and white ones I'll always keep, and I scanned them. So I have digital and that. That's the most important thing I have is pictures. And so most of my pictures are backed up to the cloud. If the house were to burn down, the thing I want is the pictures. So I feel like I've got that covered. If I had to start over from scratch, do you ever think about that? And that's a really great thing to ask yourself when you're getting rid of things. If this burned down, would I be relieved? I think I've gotten rid of most things that I feel that way about. It's the holiday stuff. It's the Christmas and the fall, although I did get rid of a lot. I got rid of a lot. I'm very proud of myself, but there's certain things that are non-negotiable, and they take up a lot of space. So, I don't know. Do you know about Swedish death cleaning? It's this, I don't know if real Swedes do this. It's all over YouTube, right, with the decluttering videos. If you're Swedish, tell me if you really do this. But the idea is that you spend part of your life accumulating, and then the other part of your life getting rid of stuff. And when you get to this stage of getting rid of stuff, in your 50s, right, probably most people, when you're starting to get rid of, you consider the people that you leave behind when you pass. How is this stuff going to impact them? And, is this something they're going to want, or is it going to be a burden? And so those things that are going to be a burden, you get rid of. And I think it's boy, would it be nice if everybody did that. I feel like in this country, the stuff energy, the desire to accumulate stuff is so strong. I feel like we're obsessed with it here, right? The sales, the stuff, the latest thing. I'm so glad that I'm not a person that likes brand names and handbags, that whole handbag culture. I don't get that at all. I don't think I'm ever going to understand wanting to spend all that money on stuff like that. And the money gets spent on experiences and trips and, those things. Good food, right? People say, I can't afford organic food, and then they'll go out and buy this other stuff. It makes no sense to me. I've been talking for a long time. I got so much to do. But I also want to prioritize not doing anything today. See, now that I've had this, I'm I'm like a rocket taking off. I want to get stuff. Yesterday, I took all the cushions off this couch and washed it, and it feels like a brand new couch. I had my coffee and I dumped the whole thing all over me, a big cup all over. I was soaking wet. I've never spilled something on myself and gotten that drenched. It was all over me. It was all over the couch. It was everywhere. So it was all over the floor. I was like, okay, I guess we're cleaning the couch today. So I did that, and it was one of those productive things. Like, I'm going hard on the spring cleaning. My garage looks beautiful. My floors, you could eat off of them. Everything's so clean and organized. It's such a good feeling. And I just want to make sure that I get some rest in and some meditation. Now, I'm definitely gonna be drawing today. It's so fun to me to I'll play a video. I wanna do some watercolors too today. And there's very specific things that I wanna work on, like that left eye thing. So play some videos. I was really getting into the digital art for a while on my iPad. I still am into it. But I don't have time to do all this stuff that I wanna do. I have so many interests.